Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a very special treat. I've had my eye on one of these for a long time, actually. You guys don't even know. Always want to see, what is the Defender like? Today's the day we find out. Just got this one in. Defender X. I don't know too much about the trim levels and stuff yet, so bear with me on this one. Again, this is just my raw, what I see. Good leg room behind my seating position. Just a side note really quick. I am digging these little openings here. Pretty good. Skylight is the term I was looking for there. I like how there's a cubby behind the screen. That's a first, but I like the concept. Pretty good so far. Just to show you guys that I'm actually really pressing, is look at the blood traveling to my thumb here. Look how hard I'm pressing. Let's do the button test. think that's it. Oh, I forgot the climate vents. Okay, now let's start it up. All right, how did it do? Guys, this might be one of the biggest surprises to me, like, since my whole career doing these kind of videos. The car didn't squeak. Honestly, I didn't hear any squeaks. Oh, holy fuck. 10 out of 10 for a Land Rover. Did not expect that one. This interior is built extremely well. Why can't other brands do this? But again, it's a big surprise from Land Rover, because other Land Rover products I've done, and Jaguar too, have been let's say below standard. This one does, well, perfect. It doesn't squeak. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for fit and finish. I don't know what else to say. As far as materials go, I know I've used this term quite a lot before, but it especially appropriately applies to this vehicle. It's a mixed bag. We have a mixture of awesome materials and crap materials. Let's analyze. So, I understand, you don't have to tell me in the comments, I understand that the Defender is supposed to be a rugged themed vehicle. It's not supposed to be the luxury Land Rover. You get the full-size Range Rover for that. I understand that people are going to off-road in these things and may not want the best materials. I get it. I'm not a fucking idiot. But I still have to critique this car. So, don't like this right off the bat. You know, cheap material, of course. This is kind of crappy plastic, but then the soft touch material they use is pretty damn good. Same with down here. Down here, this is kind of hard plastic, but it has a good texture to it. I like that. This is soft. This is all hard, but again, it's storage. This is plastic, but it doesn't feel too bad. It has good texture. And I believe this is real leather actually, so feels pretty good. And then up here it's soft touch, decent texture. Yeah, the plastic they use in this one doesn't have bad texture so much like other Land Rovers, which is interesting. And then over here, this is kind of like a rubbery feeling plastic, but I dig it, you know. And then the wood they use in here, it's quite strong. It's the exposed grain wood. Feels very luxurious, actually, quite nice. The seats, again, goes back to what I said before. Half of the seats are this is actually kind of a fake leather feel to me. And then this part is cloth. But I feel like they could have used a worse cloth, so I guess they're okay. I accept it. And then sun visors, usual crap, but again, we got to remember the theme of this car. But the steering wheel is pretty nice. I like this plastic part down here. It looks like gunmetal. I know it's not actually metal, but at least it's solid, and it looks and feels as good as plastic can get. That mimics the metal material. And then this airbag cover is stitched Napa leather. Same deal on the steering wheel. That rhymed accidentally. Yeah, mixed bag, but you know what? Overall acceptable. I don't have anything to complain about. The plastics they do use in here are not outrageously crappy. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 for materials, which, again, is a bit higher than I thought I would be giving it. So there you go. 10 out of 10 for fit and finish. Perfect score. And 7 out of 10 for materials. Again, for Land Rover, really unexpected, but this car deserves it. This car definitely gets my seal of approval. I'm very critical with these cars. I don't play around. But this car makes me happy, which I thought I would never say. Now, as far as reliability and whatnot, I know Daddy Doug, his sunroof broke a couple times, but that's the only issue he had with the car from what he says on his channel. So, yeah, as far as ownership experience, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, this car does good. This is a good interior, guys. This is a good interior. Anyway, catch you next time. Peace.